Hi, welcome to SBRforum's Euro 2012 coverage. I'm Lewis Parker. Joining me today to discuss the old continent's greatest tournament of nations is SBR writer and correspondent Mike Richardson. All right, next up in our group-by-group analysis, we'll be discussing Group B. The group of death consists of Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, and Portugal. All pretty strong footballing nations coming into this tournament with strong squads and high aspirations. Now, we'll be seeing Netherlands facing off versus Denmark and Germany versus Portugal in the first match day, both very interesting and competitive matches. What are your thoughts on these matches, Mike, and who do you see advancing to the next round? It's a really hard one to call, I'd say.
It is indeed. They don't call it the group of death for nothing. Taking the teams one by one, I'd say Germany, who are the second favourites overall to win Euro 2012, are definitely worth backing to survive the group of death. After that, Holland, Portugal and Denmark, it's going to be very close, and two sets of fans are going to be going home very unhappy. Portugal, I think, I think Portugal are going to come close but not quite do it. Obviously their first game against Germany is an absolutely massive game, and if Portugal don't manage to get anything from game number one against Germany, I think they will be going home early. Germany, by comparison, are a very interesting proposition because they have undoubtedly quality, but they've also got great pedigree in the Euros. They won it in 72-80 and back in 96, and they're just about 3-1 with the sports books to win it now in 2012. I'd say as a side bet, I'm very tempted to put a little bit of money on Germany going down and being beaten by Portugal in their first game, but because it's a group of death and because it's made up of such substantial and skillful sides, I think Portugal's win against Germany, if they get it, won't quite be enough. And Germany will still go through the top of the group. So if you can find odds that float your boat for Germany losing their first game but topping the group in Group B, go for it.
Okay, that's some very interesting analysis, and I happen to agree with it. I do indeed back Germany. They'll definitely be advancing as far as my criteria goes. And I'm also backing the Netherlands here. I think that they have a very fast defensive team with one of the best midfields and most prolific attackers in the Cup. Portugal, they have a great squad, and as does Denmark, but they were unlucky in their draw, and I just don't see them progressing to the next round. They'll certainly make it hard for Germany and Netherlands, but I don't see them going through. There have been some doubts about the German defense, which pundits have been saying is their weak spot, particularly after their loss against Switzerland. But I think that they're pretty well-rounded, that they have an amazing midfield, a high-scoring attack, and I do see them plowing through this group.
Yes, I agree. I think Germany's back four is another reason why you might be tempted to bet on them losing against Portugal. But I think, a team isn't just made up of the defence, there's also the offence and obviously the midfield. I do think the German side will just come together at the right sort of time, and they've got quality from one end of the pitch to the other, which should see them progress. You can get very interesting odds on them reaching the final and the semis and the quarters. The sportsbooks clearly think that Germany are going to be performing very well this summer.